Hi, and welcome to my guide of the quest tiers of Guthix. There are no quest requirements, but you will need to have 43 quest points. The skill requirements are 20 mining, 20 crafting and 49 fire making. The items needed is any kind of light source, a oil-filled bullseye lantern, a sapphire, a chisel, any kind of pickaxe that you can use, and a tinderbox. I'm also going to bring along a teleportation method out of there after the quest is completed. Now lastly, if you would want to make a bullseye lantern by yourself, you will need to have 49 smithing, and then you will need to use a steel bar on any anvil to make a bullseye lantern frame. Then you will need to make a lantern lens, which require 49 crafting, which you can make via glassblowing. Then you need to use the lens on the bullseye lantern frame to close it. Then you will need to go to the chemist in Rimmington with a swamp tar. Then you need to use a swamp tar on the lamp oil distillator. And after it is in the distillator, just use your closed bullseye lantern on the distillator and you will fill it up with oil. Then you can simply use a tinderbox on it to light it up, but that will require 49 fire making. Alright, when you have all these items and you've started the quest The Lost Tribe, let's go to the Lumbridge basement and squeeze through the hole. Then go south. Pause Casgar, just keep going south. Turn your camera a little bit south and then you should find another hole which you can squeeze through. In my guide of The Lost Tribe I have made you clear this hole. If you have not cleared that hole, just use your pickaxe on it and then squeeze through the hole. Next, go south. And then just keep going south, passing all the monsters until you see a little, let's say, river. In the middle, you should find a stepping stone. Jump across. If you fail and you have candles, quickly use your tinderbox on it before you could get hit. But when you have a bullseye lantern and you fail the stepping stone, they will not be extinguished. Next, from here, just go south until you find a tunnel, enter it, and you are now next to some light creatures next to a chasm. From here, go east until you find some rocks which you can climb down. Climb down those rocks. Then go east and you'll find the quest sign. Talk to Juna. Then select the first option, OK, and tell her one of your stories. And she has told you about the tiers of Guthix minigame. But first need to make a bowl to gather the tiers in. So let's go back west and climb up those rocks again. Then you will be nearby some light creatures. Use your sapphire on the bullseye lantern, which is unlit, and you will switch to the sapphire with the lens. You don't need the lens anymore, you can simply drop it. And now light your sapphire lantern. Then right click on it and use it on any of the light creatures. And now you simply need to wait for the light creature to carry you over the chasm to the other side. Now, if there aren't any light creatures over the edge of the chasm, you can also use it on any of the nearby light creatures near the edge, and they will simply come towards you. Alright, when you are on the other side, you'll find a lot of rocks which you can mine. Mine any of them, doesn't matter which one. And you will get a magic stone. Use your chisel on it to craft it into a bowl. Then go back north, right click on your sapphire lantern and try to use it on any of the nearby light creatures and wait for it to carry you to the other side. And then we simply need to talk to June and we have completed our quest. So let's go back east, return to Juna, and congratulations, you've completed the Tears of Guthix quest. You are rewarded with 1 quest point, 1000 crafting experience, and access to the Tears of Guthix cave. Now you can play the weekly minigame of Tears of Guthix. You can simply get here by using a games necklace and use the 4th option to go to Tears of Guthix, but therefore you will need to have completed the quest first. Also, in this minigame you will get experience in a skill which you have the lowest amount of experience in. Now the game will check though if you have bought a house before you could get any construction experience, and if you have completed the quest Druidic Ritual before you get any herblore experience. To start the minigame, just talk to Juna, select the first option, tell her a story. You have entertained her with her story and she will let you enter. Now in here you will find a couple of streams, just like in the Death of the Dorgerson quest. Just collect the blue tears by collecting from the Weeping Wall. Now what I do is hover up to the nearest by blue stream, so when my current blue stream has disappeared, I can quickly go to the next one. Now you will need to collect blue tears and not green tears. The more blue tears you have, the more experience you will get. If you collect green tears, that will decrease your amount of blue tears. Also, the time left completely depends on the amount of quest points you have. So now you simply need to keep collecting blue tears and avoid getting any green tears until the time is up and you'll get your experience. Alright, when the time is up, it will be set in your chat box. Your character will automatically get outside, and now you can see your experience drop. And this was my guide how to complete the Tears of Guthix quest, and also a short guide how to do the Tears of Guthix minigame. Hope it helped. Subscribe, rate and comment. Okay, thanks, bye.